Welcome to the General Podcast where we speak everything original and pivotal. Guys, today I have a special guest with me, guys, and I would like to introduce him, but I won't introduce him today. He's going to introduce himself, guys, because it's a special day today, and you know what I'm saying? I want him to do everything and all of that, introducing, you know what I'm saying, to tell you guys who he is. And of course, guys, you already know we're on season 2. This is the 4th episode of Upcoming Masters, of course. And guys, I'd like to thank everybody who's been supporting the channel and who's been viewing each and every episode until now. And guys, without further ado, I'm just gonna jump into this one straight in it. You know what I'm saying? So guys, without further ado, I would like you guys to welcome my guest here. As I said, he's gonna introduce himself today.
Hello everybody.
I know it's a special day today. Even I want him to even say that and say all of that. Come on, boy. Tell them who you are, man. Tell them who you are and what you represent too, right?
Okay, cool. Hello everybody. What's up? This is your boy Wade. I'm a harassment to make alpha, an entrepreneur, a founder of Favorite Sleuthing. I made a general podcast with amazing guests here. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Nah, man, let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. I want to use that next one, boy. Because you told me a lot of things today before we started this episode. Okay, it's a special day. I'm gonna let the people know it's a special day.
Well, everybody, today's my special day. It's my it's my birthday today, on the 28th of June. And yeah, the elephant is growing, guys. The elephant is growing.
Yo, man, get it from me. Happy birthday, boy.
I appreciate it.
And thank you so much for making it on the podcast today.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure this episode is going to be so special because you made it today on your B-Day.
I have to.
And I wish you so many more.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the blessings, man, that, you know, that your heart desires. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
I wish you make it, dog.
Yeah.
And I know your success story starts here and today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want you to please tell the people where you from. Let's start with that. Where you from and what do you do?
Originally, I'm from Ghana, guys. Lexdop 018, by the way.
Alright.
What I do for a living, I already said what I do for a living, but anyways, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a founder of Favor, the CEO, and also a founder of Trailblazing Muffins. Where we just doing something for the people out there who are willing to like taste my hands. You know, so we can help other people. Maybe, matter of fact, we're just showing people, especially the young kids who want to start the business but don't have a vision, or the young kids who live in the shop, who stays at the shop or on the streets, that there's more visions and the small things you can do, you can achieve by selling whatever you can. For example, you can even sell water, guys.
Yeah, man.
Simple.
Thank you so much for that, bro. Thank you so much for that because what you're doing right now is enlightening people to see who they fit. You're not just sitting down and you're coming up with a plan. You're choosing to come up with a plan so that you can change your life for the better, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I just want to ask, bro, like, okay, since you're born this month, right? Since you're born this month, I think you know, like, what do you call that?
Zodiac signs.
Yeah, the zodiac signs, of course, you know, the star signs
of course
of this month is. So that's a little something I like to do on the show. We normally ask people what their star signs are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can you tell us what your star sign is since you born June?
Guys, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Proudly Gemini. That's all I can say. Do you know
some of the traits that you have as a Gemini?
I'm cold-hearted, kind, loving, caring, and sometimes I can be more like something like a narcissist. Yeah. Yeah, it's all depend on the mood or the energy you receive.
God damn,
that's a Gemini.
So are you a loving person? Like you said, there's love, there's kindness,
I'm filled with love, in effect. I'm filled with love. I'm born with love, but it's just that like I can get cold. It depends on the energy and the mood. Depends on how you treat me. But if I feel your energy, I'm a sensitive by nature. Once I feel your energy from the start, I can talk to you, I cannot talk to you. It depends.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's your birth month, right?
Of course.
Since it's your birth month, I just want to know, is there any interesting thing that's ever happened that has made you, you know, share that love, that kindness, or maybe the cold-hearted, to bring out that cold-heartedness in you? Because it's your birth month, bro, you know, these challenges, these stuff are flooding in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true for everybody, but I know with me, my birth month is typically, you know, I'd like to think of it as a challenging month, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't enjoy it as I'm supposed to, you know? It just comes flooding challenges and all that. But sometimes it's really, you know, Yeah, it's really amazing and awesome, you know what I'm saying? The whole month could be a very good month. So that's why I keep botsang wena hore, is there anything interesting that has made you share that love, that kindness, or the cold-heartedness hore it's your birth month?
One thing I can say about my birth month, man, I don't really like to talk about my birth month that much. It's just that it happens personally to me. Like I know what kind of person I am. So something that has happened to me, I would say the love I receive from people. It makes me feel like in love with people, and the betrayal that I receive from people, it made me feel cold. So it's a win-win situation.
So are you saying there's some sort of betrayal that you faced this month?
There's a lot of betrayals I received this month.
Damn.
There's a lot of betrayal, there's a lot of heartbreaks, and there's a lot of traumas that I received this month.
God damn, dog.
It's a lot, but I won't talk about it.
Why not, bro? I mean,
I'm not gonna talk
my listeners, my viewers, they want to know these things, dog. They want to know these things, bro.
For the viewers, for the general,
For the jam part.
the jam parts, I will say,
just one, boy.
What happened is when I lost my brother. This month it was tough.
Condolences, boy.
I appreciate
So sorry to hear
I
that,
appreciate
man.
it. It was tough. After losing him, he got shot. Fuck. So yeah, that thing it was a bittersweet moment for me. I would say, like, because we never had a real conversation that much. We haven't spoke for like decades. And when I received the call, he got shot. I was like, damn. And he texted me that time. I was like, yo, I wish you all the best for your happy birthday. Wish I could meet up with you. I wish I could make it. I didn't respond. I was like responding to people on WhatsApp easily. So yeah, that's bittersweet moment for me.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for sharing that, bro. That's just something I want to do, you know. And it's such a beautiful story though, and such a let me say, I know that it's traumatizing for you and it's very hurtful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also shows the kind of love, you know, the kind of kindness that you have also, you know what I'm saying? And I can see how it brought out the coldness, you know, in you as well. But man, so sorry to hear about your brother, and our condolences, man. And thank you so much for coming on the Gem Pod and talking about it, bro. Thank you so much for sharing it with the viewers too. Yeah. And guys, if you're watching the podcast today, share that love, bro, because my man right here, he just shared some real shit with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, guys, we're gonna hop onto the business of the day, you know what I'm saying? They talk about this man right here. Talk about my man right here.
Of course.
The entrepreneur.
Of course.
God damn it, dog. Okay, before we jump into the entrepreneur part, I just want you to backtrack a little bit. Just tell us a little about your life. Maybe we can backtrack to high school, maybe, you know, anything that happened that was interesting in high school for you.
Yeah, you know, talking about high school, like I was seeing my best days, the best moments I had was in high school.
Wow,
that's the best moments. Even university, those were the best moments.
We're gonna go to that, but let's start with high school first. Yeah. What are the most hectic moments you had and the best moments in high school?
When people didn't believe in me when I told them I'm gonna become an entrepreneur, and nobody ever believed. They were like, "Yo, you'll never make it."
Did you believe though?
You have to. You have a vision. You know what you want.
Yeah.
Not everybody can see what you want, but it's only you. Like I say, like there's this book I was reading, but I finished the book. It's called Your Eyes, the Illumination, which is the third eye. Something like a pyramid, but people don't understand.
It sounds kind of cultic, and because most people are when they hear about illuminating the eye, the what, they think about those. They think about Illuminati and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, talk about the book. Talk about the book. Let's hear more about that. Let's hear more about that.
I started reading the book when I was between grade 9 and grade 10 when I started reading the book, and I finished the book a couple of weeks ago. It took a couple of weeks ago. It's something like a Bible. It took you years, bro. And it took me years to finish the book, but nice. I appreciate it because it helped me to understand some certain things, some certain parts about the world, about life, and about the science and the business. And also the funny part is that about the book, I never thought I would ever enter into that idea where I believe that the eye is the illumination, meaning your brain is a third eye.
Okay.
It's a vision. It's a vision. Whatever you see in your dreams or whatever you believe in is there in your brain. Whenever you feel like some sort of a sadness or some sort of habitual pain, it starts here. It's you overthinking. But when you change your mindset and be like, you know what, I hate this part. Let me focus on this part. That's where life begins, right? So that book really helped me to get through that specific moment I was going through, and here I am today because of that book. Probably like I would have committed suicide because I lost around 11 or 13 of my friends.
God
In
damn.
a period of
son.
7 years now, from 2018 till this year.
Bro, that
Yeah,
must
it's
have
a
been,
it's
that
a
must
it's a
have been very
lot.
traumatic, bro.
It's
and
a
I'm so sorry
lot.
to
It's
hear
a
that shit,
lot.
bro.
It's a lot. And you see the name, the brand Forever Yours
Mm-hmm.
is based on everything we're facing as individuals.
Mm-hmm.
It's not based on love, like a lot of people keep on saying it's about love. No, it's about everything we're facing as individuals. Like for example, I come to you and be like, yo bro, what happened when you start this podcast or start this and start that? You're going to tell me about the multiple losses you got or whatever you've been going through. That means just to remember what happened in the past. That means your pain is your pain. That means it's forever yours. Your success is for success. It's forever yours. No matter
So
what we're
interesting, man.
elevating,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what you're elevating, the moment you start in the past, the more you lose. What's forever yours there? It's forever down. It's supposed to be forever yours. Okay? That's it. That's all I can say.
Crazy,
Yeah,
boy. Crazy.
yeah,
Spin balls out here. Spin balls out here.
Yeah.
But bro, I just want to backtrack a little bit. You said you lost a lot of friends, and by the time you were reading this book really got to help you come out of this dark place, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you, since you said you came out of this dark place, and this book really helped you to come out of this dark place, right? How did it kind of help you come out of that dark place? And since you came out of that dark place, I'm sorry, where are you at right now?
One thing I would say, right now I'm at peace.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I found God.
Man, that's
Yeah, I found God. I've been going to church lately, bro. I've been going to church lately, drink a lot of
Amen,
water,
amen, say.
stop smoking. That's all I can say for now. I no longer drink at all. I no longer drink. I drink water or juice, something like that, because that book says something about alcohol. That alcohol reduces the brain cells.
Mm-hmm.
It reduces your thinking capabilities.
Okay.
It makes you to feel in sort of ways, bro. So I would say like that book really helped me a lot because it got me from. And by the way, shout out to Busi. So he's the author of this book. Yeah, shout out to Busi. He's a guy from Germany. He's from Pretoria to Germany, by the way.
Wow, man. Shout out to Busi, guys. Come on, bro.
And
your book is
that
saving
guy,
people out here, son.
that guy, I would say that guy really understood what he was talking about in the book. Was he wrote about his experiences, about whatever's going on in his mind. He really made it, and you find the elixir of life, and that's where we are right now. With that book, like, you can shift your mindset from being negative to become positive. Yeah, something like a Bible too can shift you from being negative to positive. So that book is something that is so tremendous that a lot of people, I recommend other people to read that book.
Yeah, man.
That's all I can say. Because you're all going through difficulties, bro.
We all going through shit.
Every day.
Okay, just mention the book one more time so that the people
The
can
eye is the illumination.
The eye is the illumination.
The
wow.
eye.
Sounds very interesting, guys. You
It's
guys hear that?
illumination.
You guys hear that for yourselves, bro. Okay, you said you're at peace right now, right? You mentioned go to church,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You sound more like now you're seeking the divine intervention, trying to be more closer to God, trying to be more familiar with yourself, trying to learn more about yourself too, and the surroundings. You know, maybe the people around you, the people that you love around you. You focus more on your circle in that space.
Yeah.
And as a man, I feel like that's a core of you being a provider, a protector, and in general just being, showing your masculine power, bro. Because that's, I think also when we go to God as men, you know what I'm saying? Because God is that kind of, he kind of shows you a fatherly love, the kind of love that your father will show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get on a bike, you fall. He'd be like, yo, get up, ride the bike again. Don't be crying out here. You know what I'm saying? You get on the bike and you ride it. You try again and try again. The more you fall is the more you learn, right?
You learn, yeah.
So it's kind of like with life, the basic principles of life. Because in life you fall, you get up, and basically you go to God when you fall, right? Like a father in life. When you see, okay, I fell, I go to a father, and your father's gonna be like, yo, get up and try again.
You
know what I'm
this
saying?
Is life.
I'm not gonna give you this. I'm not gonna give you this experience. You have to go and get this experience yourself, so that you can also be a father to your kids. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that you're talking about that and you being close to God and all of that. I just want to ask a question right here. Are you a family man?
I'm a family man in heart. Family orientated.
That's
Family
cool.
orientated. That's all I can say, because when you're family orientated, you're able to receive love. The love I receive from my people It's the love I'm able to share with other people. That's all. But if I get cold-hearted, that means everything started at home. Whatever's happening started at home. From your household. If you are a negative person in your household, that means you're going to be a negative person outside.
Yeah.
So everything starts internally, not externally. That's all I can say. But shout out to Kevin Gates. That's his quote.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
Oh man, the rapper, bro. Come on, shout out. All right. You said there are certain things that happen in high school that were really interesting.
Yo,
and just throw out a few.
You know, high school, there was this teacher, man. Yo, that teacher once said something negative to me. I told her before 25, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I was like, you will never, yada yada. What's gonna happen? I was like, I'm gonna start a clothing brand. It was like, how about you become an IT? That's what I realized. School teaches you to become an employee, not to become an employer. Then I was like, okay, cool. She's my motivation. That's the reason why I'm doing everything. I'm trying to prove it wrong. But at the same time, I have to prove myself wrong. It just can't be about, oh, she said this, let me just do this just for her. It's for everybody. People who never believed in you, or people who can't believe in their dreams, whatever you're going through in your life, you can do whatever you can do. So that's what happens at high school. High school, my teacher used to tell me all these negative things. But I broke the record of late coming. I broke the record of not attending her classes. I broke the record. So I would say she never liked.
Maybe she was just mad.
Yeah, she was mad. She was mad. But
place, yeah.
Sometimes, like, when you're mad, especially if someone is mad and sees something to you, they really mean it. They really mean it. Trust me. You can't be happy and see, like, you can't be mad and be positive at the same time. When you're mad, you're negative. That means everything you were trying to tell me, you are afraid to tell me when you're positive, when you were happy. But when you're mad, when you're angry, that's where you are able to share everything. Everything you kept inside, you can just keep it outside right now. So she said whatever she had to say in front of everybody. I was ashamed, and everybody was laughing at me. My friends, I started seeing my friends switch it up on me. I was like, okay, cool. It is what it is. Then the following day, the following couple of months, I think it was 2 or 3 months later, when I opened Forever Yours, the first teacher, my first supporter was my principal. My first supporter was my principal, whereby he bought 2 hoodies. And he wore those hoodies at assembly, and the teacher was like, damn, okay, so you're somebody in the guy. And
that's what we're talking about.
And here I am.
That's what we're talking about.
Here I am. Yeah, I wouldn't say like she was being negative, but I appreciate it because she helped me to find my vision. She helped me to believe in myself. If it wasn't for her, probably I would be stuck by now. I wouldn't even understand what business is. But now I understand what the business is. I almost cursed, by the way, but I understand what business is.
I mean, you know how to run a business. You're out here being an entrepreneur, bro.
Yeah.
You're out here growing. You're out here growing your network, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to.
Which is something positive, and I like that comeback that you talked about right there, bro. That you were actually getting downgraded by a teacher,
bro.
But then your comeback was so heavy that even your principal was so
bro.
You know that's hard.
The crazy part is, like, I never thought like everybody would support me at the time. I never thought so until my principal called me to the office and you'd be like, yo, how much is a hoodie? I heard someone saying you're selling this, and that person would tell my principal I'm selling this. Shout out to you. But my principal was like, I heard you selling a merchandise. Let me check. That time I never had a picture. I never had anything. I was like, yo, can you please give me a day or 2? I'll come later. I was like, cool. And he gave me the money before I even submitted everything. I have to use that money for the brand and stuff. Yeah, I had to. Then I used it. Then I bought everything, and he was so impressed. But I just keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't let any downfall, whatever, negative talks, keep that thing away from your mind. You are you.
Positive reviews, Clarika, your first product, man. How crazy is that?
Yeah. I would say it was so tremendous. That's all I can see. It was way too tremendous. Yeah, and I appreciate him. But he also told me I should get a mentor. And I also got I got a mentor. And my mentor told me I should get a manager. Then I got a manager. Then shout out to my girl from being my PR. And everything is great.
But you got your girl as a PR.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. At least she makes sure all the money comes home. Right?
She knows. She has to. It's like it's a job, bro. At least like she employed. She's an employee. That's all I can say.
Hey man, that's positive, bro.
Yeah.
That's positive. Hey man, I like how you pushing, bro. I like how you pushing. You know, I just want us to dive. Okay, we can move on to, because I can see already we're gonna get stuck here for a while. Yeah. I really like the conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. For the sake of time, let's move on to college. Yeah. Anything fascinating? Anything fun moments you had in college? Because I know college is really interesting.
College was all fun and love and shit because everybody already knew that I was selling a brand. There was all support over there. So everybody already knew. So I didn't have time to explain to them or market myself. I already had a page, I already had people who doing this thing for me. Because I was at Orbit at Rastamek. So everybody knew everything I was doing. So it was just simple for me to upsell, to express myself to people. Because they understood, oh, this guy sells forever yours. Because most of the times I was wearing the same clothing brand most of the times, but different colors and different fonts. And they'd be like, how much is this? How much is that? I'd be like, yo, if you were asking about this, let me check it. Let me show you my catalog or let me show you my website. People used to support me. And it was nice. I felt like I'm God at time. I felt like I was God at time. Yeah, I felt like I was
getting all these praises.
Yeah. But the funny part is when like you attend a class or you fail your module, everybody started to look at you like you're the bad guy now. Yeah. You're supposed to be like, seems like your life's supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to be online.
Supposed to be
small. Because they view you as God now. They don't view you as like, oh, that's Wade. No, they view you as God now. Like, yo, I appreciate you.
Forgetting that you have your own flaws, your own imperfections.
They don't care about the flaws. You know, as a man or as a young boy, one thing I can tell you for sure, like they always say, you don't have like a pagati. Whatever you do, whatever, like if you have problems, you have whatever you're going through, you're not supposed to show it.
Amen.
It's gonna die inside.
Amen.
And if you can check the suicide rate between female and men, most of men are committing suicide.
Hey man, the leading factor is men. It's
men, you know.
But would you argue? Sorry for cutting you there. Would you argue that statement that you said right there, that we bottling up our emotions, maybe is the leading factor to us committing that suicide?
Of course. Because we can't even express ourselves to our friends. We can't even express ourselves to our families or whoever we meet. You can't even talk to your psychologist or therapist. Everything, just keep it inside. You just have to smile all the time, like, okay, I'm cool. Let me drink alcohol. Let me smoke. Let me do this. That's the only way you feel like, okay, I'm at peace. But when you're going through tough times, you can't talk to nobody. Yeah. That's how most of people are. That's how most of men or most of female, they go through sports. Some they can do whatever they want to do. Maybe some like they can sell whatever they want to sell. Some they can say, I don't want to live anymore. I would say people who kill themselves, I wouldn't say that they're careless or whatever, they're selfish or whatever. But I can say I understand because I've been there. I've always wanted to try that. But shout out to my girl. That's what I can say. Shout out to my girl. That's what I can say.
Well, man, can I just add on to that, right? Can I just add on to that? Because I feel like in most cases, dog, guys are so. I don't know if I'm saying this the right way, but we right here, me and you, and we talking right now. We're having a very good conversation, a very nice conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sharing knowledge, wisdom with the masses, right? And I feel like guys, men, or let me say guys. Of
course.
But I feel like guys are the best talkers, bro. I feel like, have you seen how the dog? How many things you talk about that make sense?
You can
the ideas that come out there, bro. Even when you talk about your problems, the dog, you find a quick solution. You come up with plans. You come up with ideas of how to solve. You know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's let me say financially, whether it's motivation, whether inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Innovation, all of this, bro. You get from chilling with Majita or So what I'm saying is we are very good talkers. When it comes to that part of sharing your feelings and going down to like breaking it down, I feel like we don't really have time for that. It's just like, nah.
One thing I can say, you can talk, you can do all the talking.
Skills, right? Yeah, I want us to talk more about that right now. So let's go talk about your business forever yours, right? Because I really love what you're doing with that, bro. And big ups for pushing the brand.
I appreciate you.
And big ups for pushing it for so many years, bro. I mean, I can see the tremendous I can see the spectrum that you're looking from. You know what I'm saying, and what you want from this. And I can tell it's really big. You know what I'm saying. So we want to hear it from you, bro. We want to hear it from you. What is Forever Yours, and what are you? What is the target audience, or what is the audience that you want for Forever Yours? Let's start with what is Forever Yours, though.
Forever Yours is I think I already explained what Forever Yours stands for. But I would say Forever Yours is something personal, something emotional, something inspirational. Forever Yours is based on like everything we're facing as individuals, guys. Like the story we just shared right now about gender-based violence, men keeping quiet. That means like we understand what we're going through. The pain we're going through is building us to become the better versions of ourselves. That means you still remember whatever. Same applies to me. I still remember what I've been through. Most of the times I recall everything I've been through, and it makes me to wonder what's the latest brand. Because sometimes I feel like, sometimes I wish I could just quit. Sometimes. Even yesterday at this store, like, yo, you know what? I'm tired of this business thing, bro. I'm way too tired because everything is draining. Like, everything is draining, bro. Like, you do everything as an entrepreneur. Everything's on you.
No rest.
Everything is on you. Like, people are working for you, they don't know what you're going through. But this thing is on you. The competitors are always everywhere. But right now, like, I had a conversation with my manager right now as we came here.
So boy, wait. I hear you saying, Jorge, you feel like there's a lot of things that are clustering in your mind, and there's a lot of things that are weighing heavy on you in this business thing that are making you feel like giving up. So now I'm so anxious to knowing, because you know a lot of people want to start a business, you know what I'm saying, but they don't know what goes on in the real world, you know. Tell us some of the real things that go down in that real world that make you feel like giving up, bro, because that sounds real to me. That sounds like pain to me. That sounds like, you know, I mean, you carrying something heavy, a burden. You know what I'm saying?
Starting a business, bro, it can be easy.
Alright.
Like, according to our views, it's way too simple to start a business. Plus, when you start a business, you can be like, you have passion for business, you want to change the world, but just tap into the spiritual world.
Wow.
Just tap into business world. You will understand what I'm talking about, because the pressure you're feeling, you deal with different people. You deal with employees, different backgrounds, different behaviors. When everything goes south, you're the only one to blame. Nobody can understand. So you pay people and you get paid less. The last price you get paid is an entrepreneur.
That's you.
The last price you get paid is the entrepreneur. You can spend a whole 5 months without getting paid. What about your family? What about your rent? What about the cars you live in? What about everything you have? That's why I say I want to give up.
The bills, dog.
Yo.
No, the bills piling up. I mean, because that sounds very real, bro. And big ups to that, bro. I just want to give you a hand, bro, and say that, you know, that's real masculinity out there. That's fighting for something bigger than you. Because knowing Hogan Fit, you got a family to provide for, you got employees, bro. You got yourself out here to look out for, you know what I'm saying? You got a team, bro. I mean, that's a lot of pressure.
It's a pressure.
And I understand when you say from that point of view, because now I can see, okay, how clustering, how much of a obstacle it is, bro, to get these people paid. Bro, getting yourself paid only the last person to get paid, bro. How does that make you feel, son?
Bro, it makes me feel bad sometimes. It makes me to feel like giving up everything. But if I give up, what's gonna happen to these people? Some of them they got 4 or 5 kids. Some of them they're just only providers at home. What about them? What are they gonna eat? I'm gonna become selfish, because if I quit the business, I take the whole money. What about them? So we as black people are so greedy when it comes to money. We only look for ourselves. So entrepreneurs, they look for other people, right? So creating a job opportunity is something else.
Yeah,
it's not as easy as it seems. So as a young kid, you might say, I want to start this business to help people, to create job opportunities and do this and that. But do you understand the term entrepreneur? There's a founder, there's an entrepreneur, there's a CEO. Those are 3 different things.
Wow.
There's some founders who think they're entrepreneurs, there's some CEOs who think they're entrepreneurs. But remember, entrepreneurship is the entrepreneurship. A CEO just a CEO. A founder is a founder, but you can become 3 at the same time. It all depends on your mindset. It depends on the leadership.
Your ability to do the work.
If you're consistent.
All right.
If you're consistent, you can be a leader but still lacking more vulnerability. You become or lack of business insights. Those are two different things, bro. You have to understand what a business stands for. Well, what is the definition of business? What is the definition of entrepreneur? And what's the definition of a CEO? You can meet 20 people who do NDA, meet 20 people who did MBA, Master of Business Administration, and NDA. But if you don't understand those concepts, come on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's too much of a cluster now.
I'm sorry.
Damn, bro. I just wanted to ask you, bro, like, I have two questions mainly, right? But the first one, I want you to go ahead and answer this one first. Before you started the business, because I hear you talking about all of these things that are, you know, just around the main focus of, you know, the spiritual side of business now, where you're taking it to a much deeper end and saying that you gotta pay these people, you gotta, you know, look out for who, and gotta, you know, all these responsibilities that you carry. So I want to know, before you started the business, did you actually know that you were gonna go through these things, or are these things that you met along the way while you were going with it?
Honestly, I didn't know what I was going through, what I was about to go through. I didn't know, but my mentor told me something that's still stuck in my head. Do you really understand what entrepreneurship is? I was like, I don't know. I understand entrepreneurs when you start a business. I was like, okay, that's when you start a business. Do you know what business is? I was like, business is just business. I was like,
taking it deeper now.
It's
deeper down the rabbit hole.
No, just go and do self-introspection first, and come back later with the answer. I was like, I did some self-introspections. Then I thought like, oh, I don't know what business is until I tapped in the field, and guess what? Everything was coming through me right now. Everything like was a lot of pressure. It's like, damn, it was like you have to work under pressure. But so if you don't work under pressure, that's when you get comfortable. And when you get comfortable, that's why you might lose a lot of things. Don't be afraid to be alone. Entrepreneurs don't sleep. They don't sleep. You wake up early to go to work.
Damn.
You wake up early. For example, maybe if you open around 6, you're supposed to be there around 5:30 or 5. Fix everything, sort yourself out first. Be busy with your paperwork, and you knock out late. Not early. All right, it's a whole bomb. It's a nutshell. You put yourself inside a nutshell. That's why, like, most of the young kids who want to start a business, they always think inside the box. Don't you think outside the box? You go to the groove or go to the party. You take out the money. Those people at work. What about you? You're taking out the money. What's happening tomorrow? You broke. These people are enjoying themselves.
Yeah, you paying people.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot.
And it's crazy because once you say that, it's like, you got to think about it, because the same people that you out there paying, right? You got to wonder, when do they go out there and spend this money? Because you never see these people come groove. The people who own these places, you never see them come groove and grooving and doing the shit.
You have to, bro.
They keep the money. They go on vacations, dog. They don't groove anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's another level of shit. So, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
My second question was, how do you deal with the incentive, bro? Because I know you have a good team right behind you, a good team backing you.
Of course.
I want to ask, how do you deal with the so many good ideas that come from the team, right? And how do you choose which idea to use? Because I know, dog, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? As the boss, you know what I'm saying? You hold that title.
Yeah.
As the boss, you have to choose and make the main decisions, right? Taking the main decision. So, how do you get down to that incentive and breaking that down?
Yo, if I come with the idea of this item, or I come with a different project, I have to talk to my PR, my manager first, and talk to my team after, so we can select which one is better. And if you say which one is better, then remember this: you can be 4 or 5 in the group, in the room. Maybe 3 people might raise their hand and be like, I love this one, and 2 people might be like, I don't love this one. Bigger number always win, right? So that's why we're going to be able to present it out there to the world. When we present that thing outside, that's why you can see people are buying it. If they don't buy it, we only have 2 months. We only like, our time set is 2 months.
To see if it's gonna fly off the shelf.
Yeah, it's to see, to make sure.
All right.
It's only 2 months.
Yeah, but that's good. That's a good time frame.
Then afterward, if you don't sell, you have to drop another one. And you drop another one. Remember how much I lost by doing this one, right? Then another one also. If the other one doesn't work, you have to come with another idea. It's brainstorming. That's why you have people in the room talk about this, talk about that. I don't just come with ideas only. My team have to come with ideas. I give everybody a chance to come with ideas, not just me. Just because I'm an entrepreneur doesn't mean that I know everything. Like some saying things I don't know, I have to ask some questions from other people. Customers are always like they always say. But to me, if you're a customer, you come to me, be like, I don't have this amount, I have this. You have a labor, my sister or my brother. 3 months is enough for you. If you can't, then we give your money back and contribute to other people. You can't just stay stuck in the same person because we have a different lot of people outside here, different individuals, right, with different ideas, different perspectives. That's all I can say for now.
Amen. Well said, bro. Well said, bro. I like how you work with your team. You know what I'm saying, and I like how you formulate that structure. You know what I'm saying, of working together, because at the end of the day, bro, you guys need each other to work together and make this grow and make this work, bro. You know what I'm saying, make this a success. So yeah, man, it's really nice to hear that we got people pushing as hard as you are, bro, because you know I've seen your label, your brand. I mean, on really, you know, really good people, really good let me say profiling. You know what I'm saying? I've seen one of them with Ched the Don wearing it. Shout out Ched, bro. That was crazy. I'm like, you know, this shit is really flying, bro. That shit is really flying. So, yo, bro, if you can
even Crown Young wearing it, now telling me it's on a photo shoot.
Damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? There you spilling out the names. There you go spilling out the names. But like I'm saying, bro, I really like the work that you're pushing in, the effort that you're pushing in, the effort that you're putting in this thing, bro, is really hectic. And big ups to that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to that. And I just want to know, bro, like moving forward, is there anything new that we should expect from Forever Yours or from you as the entrepreneur of the leader of the business? Anything new that we should expect?
I got a lot, by the way, but I would say few. So I would say
I'm glad to hear that, because it shows that you're not willing to give up any
on the 9th of November 2025, we're heading to Free State.
All right.
It's our 4th anniversary for Forever Yours.
Damn.
The lineup is going to be crazy. I can't just name people now. The lineup is going to be crazy.
And
the same day, 29th of November, we're having a masterclass at Lexo Auditorium, whereby my mentors will be there. Obviously, Tim McGuire. I hope he's watching this now. So he's coming. My mentor, my team, everybody's going to be there. 29th of November. Yeah.
Yo, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
Also,
that's dope.
We're going to be on Twitch as Forever Yours. We're going to be on Twitch.
Yeah.
Not for gaming, but for masterclasses, guys.
For masterclasses.
Strictly
business, right?
Strictly business.
Strictly business, man.
Nothing
like
else.
I know you, bro. You're out here for the community too. You're not just out here for yourself, because, dog, like, building a business, bro, it just shows how much you should be there for the people, as much as, you know, understanding the people is, you know, your business generating more income. So you just have to understand people, and you just have to work good with people. So you working good with people, I mean, your brand being a success shows that you're working good with people. That's what I mean to say. And
when you talk about success, I want to say it's success right now up until I remove Nike from the market, guys.
Oh man, that's a competition right there. I know you.
I want to say that.
No, you've been saying that for a while right now.
I want to like the funny part is that like a couple of days ago I was on a call with my manager. I think it was Saturday. We're just talking, just a random talk. I was like, yo, I want to remove Nike, bro. I was like, you know what Nike is? I was like, I know what Nike is.
Damn, that's a big brand right there, bro.
Company. But let me tell you something.
I mean, I was looking at the market cap. The market cap share was on like 63%. It was doing really good. And that was like a few days ago. It's still going up.
I want to remove that thing. I want to.
Damn, bro, that's really big ambitions right there, bro.
Up until CFO verse #1, nah, I'm still young. I want to remove Nike, bro, for real.
Damn, bro,
and
that's crazy.
Bro, listen, I know I'm going to do it. Like it or not, it might be hard, but trust me, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're creating an app, by the way, Forever apps coming soon.
Damn. So, when are you launching, bro? You're just launching and launching.
Yeah.
And oh man, that's a good thing, bro. And I'm really proud to have this conversation with you. Really glad that we had this conversation. We broke this down, bro. Thank you so much to Forever Yours. Thank you so much to you, Wade, for coming through. For the podcast. And man, I know my team really appreciates you so much for coming through.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you know, for the future, only success, bro, and that you come on the second segment to tell us how successful You put Nike down. I mean, that's a really big ambition, bro. I want to ask you. I gotta ask this question before we close it, bro. Do you think you have that kind of, bro? That's a big thing to say, bro. You think you got what it takes, though?
I don't think so. I know so.
We're closing it right there. We're closing it right there.
Subscribe, please. Subscribe to the
Guys,
General
that's for the 4th episode of the General Podcast. You guys already know, bro. We dropped the 3rd episode just last month, and that's for us, guys. The General Podcast, and find us here next week, the same time, same place, guys. We love y'all, and peace out.
Peace. Podcast.